Hi everyone, good evening. It's really very happy to see you all. Of course, I'm not literally seeing you all, but I can see you all through the messages you put on the comment box. It's really nice after quite a while. After about 6 days, we are meeting today. And I hope all of your practices are going smoothly and steadily. By the way, welcome to Viswam Edutech. Viswam Edutech's Spelling Bee International Premier League, VSIPL. Okay, students, I hope all of you are ready. So, with whomever available, let us start our session with a small energizer. Students, are you all ready? Wonderful. This activity we had in the last sessions, but I just wanted to go one more time because I could see most of you are not consistent. Those who attend the previous session may not attend this session. Those who attend this session may not attend the next session. So there is some inconsistency I can see looking at your views and your comments. So I just wanted to repeat this again. And here on the screen, you will find words and colors. This you're going to read 2 times. When you're reading first time, you just need to read the colors. When you go for the second round, second time of reading, you need to read the colors of the alphabet. For example, first time, yellow, blue, orange, black, red, green, purple, yellow, red, orange, green, black, blue, red, purple, green, blue, orange. And when you go for the second time, you need to read the colors of the alphabet. Yes. Green, red, blue, yellow, blue, black, red, blue, green, black, red, yellow, green, blue, black, blue, red, green. Wonderful. I'll just give you 10 to 20 seconds. I want all of you to read yourself. Ready? Start. Great. I hope all of you might have tried. That's really good. This is actually a good brain activity. If you're able to maintain the time between the first time reading and the second time reading equally or near equally, that means your brain is very active. Otherwise, we need to practice more. Wonderful. I just wanted to recap about the spelling bee process. The spelling bee competition process is going to be at 5 levels: school level, zonal level, regional level, national level, and international level. And we have given you a booklet, a spelling bee booklet. You will find the words. Each class you will find about 300 words with their meanings and phonetic transcription for the exact pronunciation. And along with that, we have given a QR code on right top of every page. If you find any difficulties to pronounce certain words, you can just scan the QR code and you will be able to hear the correct pronunciation of the words on that page. And we have the preparatory webinar, and we started this from September 1st week, and still it is going on. Until January 31st, we are going to have this webinar, and it is on every Saturday by 7 p.m. So being at home, using your parents' mobile, you can participate in this webinar. And if you get any kind of questions, you can just post it on the comment box and we will respond in our next webinar. And we have been requesting all of you to subscribe to Viswam YouTube channel so that you will be able to look at this and you will be able to download this video. And whenever you want to show at school for teachers, you can show this to your students. And through this webinar, we have been discussing about the phonetic transcription. Phonetic transcription is not everything. And firstly, let me explain why do we need phonetic transcription. The first point, it is strongly connected with the pronunciation. The spelling bee is strongly connected with the pronunciation. When the pronunciation goes wrong, the spelling goes wrong. That is the reason we wanted to focus on phonetic transcription first. And not only with the phonetic transcription, we are stopping here. We are going to see much more. Almost we have crossed 50% of this phonetic transcription through the last webinars. And for a few more webinars, we are going to finish this phonetic transcription. And after that, we are going to see much more. And that is going to be secret. Wonderful. And for the competition, spelling bee competition, let me remind you, I have been telling in the spelling bee competition, we are not going to ask you for the meaning or for the phonetic transcription. We are going to ask the word and you're going to spell the word. That is going to be the competition. Then why all these? These are called the preparatory sessions. This is going to prepare you all for spelling bee international competition. So kindly keep participating regularly and you can gain a lot of knowledge through webinars, and that is going to be a very good strong foundation for your competition, preparation of competition. And as I mentioned, we have given you a booklet, and booklet is not everything because we have just given 300 words for each class. And if we tell you only from this 300 words, we are going to ask words for the competition, then it's going to be very easier for you. And there is no scope of exposure. We will not be able to expose you to a great extent. That is the reason we have constrained us with 50% of questions from this booklet will be asked. Only 50%. And the remaining 50% is going to be from your academic English and general reading, either current affairs or storybook reading. So from all those things, remaining 50%. So you should not stop yourself only with booklet. You need to go beyond that. That is the reason we have just constrained with the words of 300 words with 25 modules. And I hope your schools and the teachers are maintaining the consistent making you learning of this booklet, the spellings. I really appreciate. And those who are not consistent, I kindly request you to maintain the consistency in developing our students in preparing for spelling bee competition. And also I can see a lot of people are participating very actively. That's really good. I can see a lot of messages coming in, and only thing I've been regretting is only some questions you people ask. And apart from that, I'm quite happy with your participation. When you post the message, I got 8 out of 8, 6 out of 8. It's really wonderful. It's really making something very beneficial. It is not only for Viswam, it is for the students, and it is for the schools, and it is for in all dimensions it's going to support. It's really good. Wonderful. Now let us have a quick recap. In the last few sessions, what we had seen, let us have a quick recap. In the last few sessions, we had seen the diphthongs. And just to remind you or recap much in detail, there are 26 alphabets, among which 5 vowels. They produce 20 sounds, and 21 consonants. They produce 24 sounds. So there are totally 44 sounds. And in diphthong, in vowels, there are 2 segregations. It is varied into 2 parts. One part monophthongs. Monophthongs, it's single vowel sound. Diphthong, 2 vowel sounds. Diphthong, two vowel sounds starting with one vowel and ending with another vowel. That is called diphthong, that we had seen in the last session. Let's quickly recap the sessions. The first sound we had seen is A. A-I. A. It is written like E and capital I in between two forward slashes. Play, the train, game. It's not game, it's game. AI should come. And the next sound we had seen is the examples. Let's see, I'm sorry. It's day, rain, phase, play, game, cake, name, train, ate, wait. So A, that is the first sound we had seen. The next sound is A. A. Light the kite at night. So it is I. A. I. And with examples, my, time, by, kite, time, ride, light, night, smile, cry. A. I. The next sound we had seen is I. It is written like C in reverse, capital I in between two forward slashes. I. If you look at the statement, a phrase, you will understand. Boy points the toy with joy. The sound is I. Let us see some examples. Boy, toy, joy, coin, join, boil, oil, point, voice, choice. So the sound is I. And the next sound we had seen is writing E in reverse and U. The sound is O. O. I know to go home. It is not just no straight, it's no. No. O. Two sounds mixed up. And if you look at the examples, it's go, home, no, so, rose, nose, stone, road. These are the combinations. And the next sound we had seen is writing small letter A and U like in between two forward slashes. The sound is ow. The sound is ow. Brown cow at house now. So the sound is ow. With examples, now, house, how, cow, down, brown, house, mouse, shout. The next sound we had seen is writing capital I and E in reverse in between two forward slashes. And the sound is ear. Hear the idea clear. Hear the idea clear. The sound is ear. The examples, here, ear, near, dear, fear, clear, idea, career, appear, theater. So the sound is ear. The next sound we had seen is writing small letter E and reverse E in between two forward slashes. The sound is a, a, care for your air. A, slight O, a, Examples, care, air, hair, chair, fair, pair, stare, share, prepare, there. And the next sound, writing U like and E in reverse. Oo, oo. The phrase is poor but pure. Generally, I already mentioned P-O-O-R, poor. People used to read, but it has to be poor. Sound mixed. Let's see some examples. Tour. It's not tour, it's tour. Pure, poor, sure. Endure, secure, mature, insure, figure. And one more commonly mispronounced word is S-U-R-E. Generally, people say it's sure. It's not sure, it's sure. So, oo and sound mixed. Wonderful. I hope all of you got just recollected with whatever we learned last time. Now, let's have a quick session on Q&A. As I said, some people comment on the chat box. It's really good. And they post their questions. I'm really happy to see them. And I wanted more questions from you. And generally, when I was studying in school, my teacher used to say, after the lesson is over, my teacher used to ask, did you all understand? Generally, the entire class will be silent. And the teacher will say, if you're silent, either one thing should be right. The one thing, you understood everything clearly. That is the reason you don't have any questions. The second dimension, you did not understand anything. That is the reason you don't have any questions. So either the way we need to take here, if you ask questions, that means you learned something and you wanted more. If you don't have any questions, that means in which category I should take, I'm really not sure. So you please help me understand. So the first question was asked was from a sir or ma'am or a student. I'm not able to understand the difference between reverse C and writing a reverse. Reverse C, the difference between A and A. I hope in our previous session I already mentioned the difference these two. There is a huge confusion between these two sounds. Writing A in reverse, it is just opening your mouth, ah. That's all. No compressing it. It's off, not, dog. Let's see one example. Dog, dog. Cut that id sound, D sound, og. Cut the ig sound, the G sound, ah. So just wide open your mouth, ah. That is the sound of reverse A. Whereas reverse C and colon, it is aw. You're wide opening your mouth and compressing your mouth little bit into O shape. It's aw, law, saw, thought, of, law, not, saw, dog, thought. Simple difference I already mentioned. Just wide open your mouth. When you pronounce this word, just observe, try to observe your mouth. Just wide open, stop it. That is writing reverse A sound. The sound is ah. Wide open your mouth and compress your mouth into O shape. That becomes aw, law. That is written in C reverse and colon. I hope you understood. The second question, should we learn meanings also? Not required. I have been repeatedly telling, this is the preparatory webinars where we are going to discuss about phonetic transcription and much more. And only for you to understand how to pronounce the words. And I repeat one more time, pronunciation is strongly connected with the spelling. So let us make sure we pronounce each and every word correctly so that the correct spelling can be expected. So for the competition, we will not ask for the meanings or transcriptions, phonetic transcriptions. We just ask the word and students will spell the word. I hope you got it clear. The next question, one sir or ma'am or I don't know, someone asked, can I know the phonetic transcription of abracadabra? Abracadabra, Who produces this sound? Who says this word? And you might have seen in movies or shows when somebody is doing magic, they use this statement, abracadabra. So he has asked for a phonetic transcription. This is the phonetic transcription for abracadabra. So first A-B, ab, and the second phrase, dabra, So the sound is abracadabra. This is going to be the transcription of abracadabra. The next question. I didn't understand the first one. Bluntly, sir or ma'am, somebody mentioned I didn't understand the first one. I believe the first one is this sound. Writing A and U like, the sound is oo, ow, ow. I've taken this sound as the first one we had seen in the previous session. So if this is not what you meant, please let me know through comment box so that we'll try to explain more. Writing small letter A and U like in between two forward slashes, two sounds. It's a diphthong. The sounds are A and O. Ow. The examples: how, down, wow, brown. And the phrase also we mentioned, cow at the house now. So the sound is ow. This is an important question. One sir has mentioned, I hope it's a sir. And what is the use of learning transcription code letters? Anyway, it will not be available in any books to read a sentence. We can learn sounds directly with the original alphabet. So they've asked for the reason why we need phonetic transcription. Sir or ma'am, I strongly believe there is no transcription in any books while reading or writing or speaking. Why do we need? The first point, it's going to be an advantage for our students. Whenever they find any new word or little complex word, they can immediately get the correct pronunciation through this phonetic transcription. For that, they need to go either through Google or dictionary. Google, it's handy, I believe. I'm 100% sure. It's handy. They can just type the word and ask for pronunciation. It gives you pronunciation, no problem. In the absence of Google, they will have the dictionary. And one more challenge is there. For our students, generally they will have a pocket dictionary, and in that the transcription may not be available. I totally understand. Once they are strong in phonetic transcription, the first point, they will be very confident, super confident in their pronunciation. Either referring Google or dictionary, they gradually master the pronunciation of each and every word. First point. And the second point, it's going to support their further education, their higher studies, either an intermediate, maybe 10 marks or 15 marks they get from this phonetic transcription. It's going to help them. And in graduation, and if people are interested in taking English subject in their graduation, it's going to help them completely. And for these two main reasons, we suggest transcription is also important. Otherwise, our students need more exposure. So I'm 100%, 200% confident that our students are not exposed more. They just take their academic books and they just go only what is there in the academic books. Hardly 1% of our students go for story reading or general reading. They will become aware of the current affairs and everything else. But 99%, where do they go to make their pronunciation right? So for these reasons, we are strongly suggesting the transcription is mandatory one in this time. Once after they grow up, it's up to them. If it is interested for them, they will take up and read. If they are not, it's up to them. But now we strongly recommend and suggest making them perfect in transcription is going to support them, even if not today, in future it's going to support them a lot. I hope this answer is convincing. And the next question we got is, please explain more clearly the sounds and write phonetic transcription in also Telugu. And ma'am or sir, I would like to let you know English is completely a borrowed language. About 70% of the words have been borrowed from German and remaining 30% from various other languages. Even from Sanskrit in India, they have borrowed some words like yoga. Yoga is not an English word; it's a Sanskrit word. Karma, it's not an English word; it's a Sanskrit word. So, since we have borrowed the words from different languages, we do not have enough transcription or the alphabet from each and every language. For example, if you take one word, ow, au, ow, just the previous question, the fifth question, ow sound, it may not be there in Telugu, but it is there in Tamil, it is there in Hindi, but it may not be there in some languages. That is the reason we are not able to translate those transcription in Telugu, all the transcription. Only some we have maintained, we have added, but other things it may not be possible to add the transcription in Telugu. So far we have seen monophthongs, short and long vowel sounds, short sound 7 and long sound 5, and totally 12 sounds. And diphthongs, there are 8. We already discussed just a while back. Now we are going to see the consonant sounds, and consonant sounds segregated into different types, and the first two types we are going to discuss is voiced consonants and unvoiced consonants. Voiced consonants and unvoiced consonants, very easy to understand. Just touch your throat and pronounce certain alphabet. If you get any vibration, that is called voiced consonants. If you don't get any vibration in your throat, that is called unvoiced consonants. In other words, for unvoiced consonants, they are just pronounced from the tip of your mouth. That we are going to see further. Let us learn them quickly. All right, so what are we going to learn today? Let us see the first part as couples. The couples are B and D. Second is C and G. D and T. And the last one, F and V. B. Let me try to produce a sound. Ib, id, ik, ig, id, it, if, iv. So these are, we call it as couples. They are similar. One is voiced consonant and another is unvoiced consonants. So let us see one by one. The first sound is B sound, B. Generally we say B, but actual sound is B, ib. That is a sound. Let us see some examples. Bat, cat, bag, big, bed, ball, book, boy, bus, bag, bank. If we just take the first word bat, ib, a, it, bat. Ib, a, ig, bag. The next set of examples. Bird, baby. It's not baby, I'm sorry. It's baby, baby. Better, bring, brother, brown, blue, black, beautiful, before. The last set of examples. Become, believe, begin, below, between, because, belong, busy, bill, breakfast. So all these have ib sound, the b sound. Next one, ip, p. This is when you say ip or p, it is just coming from your edge of the mouth, edge of your mouth. You will not have any vibration. Ip, p, p. You will get vibration. So this is unvoiced consonant. The examples: pen, pet, pig, pan, pot, pin, pack, paper, park, pot. People, paint, plate, play, plant, please, pretty, prize, practice, promise. The last set: problem, place, point, push, pull, paper, purple, pocket, proper, potato. All these sounds, when you pronounce, automatically you will find it's pen. If you just pen and touch your throat, pen, it's unvoiced consonants. If you get vibration, that means you're pronouncing wrongly. P is an unvoiced consonant. There should not be any vibration in your throat. The next sound, id, d, id sound. The first set of examples: dog, day, door, desk, dance, doctor, dress, drink, drive, down. Id. It is voiced consonants. When you pronounce dog, you will obviously get the vibration in your throat. The next set of words: dear, deal, deep, differ, during, develop, divide, diamond, dry, delicious. It's not delicious, it's not ears, it's delicious. Shus, that sound. And the last set of example: duty, down, dozen, decide, design, dear, detail, double, demand, defend. And the last sound we are going to say for today is t. T sound, unvoiced consonants. It or t sound. They are examples: top, time, 10, table, take, talk, tall, tell, team, test. Tiny, town, try, turn, together, travel, total, today, ticket, teach, tell, trade, treat, top, talkative, term, tiny, twist, taste, turnip. This is unvoiced consonants. When you say top, it is just coming from the edge of your mouth. Top. You will not have vibration. So this is unvoiced consonants. So let's get some clarity. These sounds in a sentence: Bobby bought a big book from the bookstore. B sound. Bobby bought a big book from the bookstore. Peter picked the perfect peach from the plate. Unvoiced consonants. David drew a dinosaur in his drawing book. Id, the voiced consonants. Tom took 2 tigers to the tree. Unvoiced consonants, toss sound. Now, as always, dear students and madams and sirs, now it's time for the assessment. Let us see who is going to score more, as usual. So I'll give you the question and I'll give you the time. The question is only with phonetic transcription. You have to transcribe. You have to write the words. Ready? Here is your question. Your time starts now. Just 10-15 seconds. Make it faster. Wonderful. Time up. Now let us see the answers. I kindly request all of you to self-evaluate. Out of 8 marks, how many points you get? Please make it fast. Wonderful. I think you did your correction and it's a great job. And I also always say, if you get good marks, great job. Just say to yourself, it is just a beginning. In the beginning itself, if you score more, then you're going to be a masterpiece. If you get less marks, even then, tell yourself, great job. This is just a beginning. In this beginning, nobody can, of course, most of us cannot get a good grade. So it's still a good job. And I would like to say, let us remember one thing I always mention, slow progress is better than no progress. Let us grow slowly and consistently. Slow progress is very important. At the same time, it has to be consistent. For example, a lot of people used to say through YouTube or social media, you can earn money. But the main key most of the people forget is the consistency. Those who are consistent, they earn more money through social media. But those who are not consistent, they are disappointed and they give up. So having said that, I'm very sure those who have been participating consistently from the beginning, you're going to have a wonderful learning. I really appreciate those people. And those who are inconsistent, my humble request and polite suggestion is, please be consistent, not only for these webinars, like any task you do, please be consistent. One simple example, with that I wanted to close. If we want a six-pack, do rigorous exercise, eat nutritious food, and maintain a good healthy diet throughout the day. And the very next day, you sleep up to 8 o'clock and push everything, whatever you feel like eating. And one day you cannot question, why didn't I get a six-pack? So even for six-pack, you need consistency. So with that, and I'm really appreciating all of you, those who are participating. And one more reminder, kindly subscribe to Viswam YouTube channel so that you will get much more information further. So thank you all very much, and let's call it a day and wind up. And all of you, good night and have a wonderful weekend ahead. Thank you all.